Ripple and XRP, the new banking system. In today's video, we're going to discuss the transformation from traditional finance to decentralized finance and then coming together. So it's not that the 5% in crypto is going to transform the 95%, as David Schwartz said. They are going to where the 95% are. And what I will tell you is over the next 24 months, your banks that told you to look this way with crypto are going to be asking to custody your crypto, saying things like, oh, did you remember this exchange that collapsed? We have institutional grade custody. They're going to do it on the guides of safety, protection. Think about this for just a moment. Problem, reaction, solution. There's a problem that's created that creates reaction to people, and the person who created the problem comes up with a solution. It's been the same game over and over and over again. So on this channel, this is not get rich quick. This is not hopium. This is not price predictions. This is not hype. This is fundamental, long-term discipline and consistency, because that's how winning is done. So when the markets are going completely red, we're celebrating and buying the fundamental cryptos that we believe are going to be here in the long term. When the markets are going absolutely green and people are in euphoria, we're calmly exiting on the way up and feeding our Capital DR ecosystem to build consistency, to build diversification, protection, and legacy. We keep it simple. Touch some grass, we spend time with our family, and we keep it in right order. So as we go through this today, we're going to show a video from Monica Long, and then I'm going to remind you of all the things that Ripple is actually doing, and XRP is at the center of all of this. So let's dive right in. So remember, traditional bank is going to transform into DeFi. Now what I mean by that is traditional banks are going to be working to do institutional grade custody. They're going to be going into tokenization. For example, JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon told you to run from crypto as fast as you could, but they created their own blockchain technology, JPM coin, which became Onyx, and I think it's now called Lynx. That is blockchain technology. Okay, it's cryptocurrency. They have their own coin. Okay, now at the back end of this year, JP Morgan announced that you can use Bitcoin as collateral for loans. Okay, there's mortgage companies coming out where you can use Bitcoin as collateral for loans. Bitcoin is going to be a new store of value. And then you got to pay attention to, you got to figure out which fundamental cryptos will be here in the long term. Okay.